In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds.
I like the dinosaur touch that we've seen in a few
isn't just
planetary
a Bethesda
backgrounds.
Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level.
Yeah, you guys keep using that term.
Freedom to experience
it's marketing.
both the exciting planets
1,000 planets
and the quiet ones.
I mean, it's cool.
Scanning a
I'm not.
planet
I'm mocking it
is a
just
great
a
way
little
to
bit.
get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
For someone like me who loves crafting and harvesting,
that's
that's going to be a big deal.
We generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
I know not everyone liked Mass Effect Andromeda, but I did, and I loved the planetary exploration. This looks great. Ah! Blows up. Oh, he changed on the fly. That was nice. Ooh, a crate.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find.
I'm definitely going to be there for the crafting and the
harvest
harvesting.
resources and be on your way.
Yeah.
Or simply take in the views.
Now they still haven't talked about Outposts
With
yet.
the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien
That looks
monsters.
cool.
We wanted native wildlife.
That's interesting.
Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
I mean, it looks great. Performance-wise, I'm not worried about performance because I'm going to be playing on a Series X, but I think PC players are already nervous because like every single PC port these days, you know, has issues. But the environmental art looks very good here. That looks great, that shot right there.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them.
So are these going to be
Assign
like the
crew
Fallout
and
76
companions to work
outposts?
at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves.
Nice.
So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Well, if they make it, I mean, this could turn into a whole thing where people get into the decoration side of things, kind of like they do with like Conan Exiles and stuff. That seems to be a standard planetary.
Add crafting
Exit
and research
animation.
stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Cool.